Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video we have a Sephora recommendation, some products. I basically did a look of some products that I use all the time from Sephora. So if you want to see how I got this look, the products I use and all of that, make sure you keep on watching. But first, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the bell notification button so you're notified when I post new videos, because I post daily and you don't want to miss it. And I'm out of here. Bye guys. Alright guys, let's jump right into it. Today's video will be some products, if you were going to shop the Sephora sale, that I would repurchase or I would pick up. First of all, let's start with primer. Y'all know I love a good primer. My first primer will be the YSL Blurring Primer. And if you're old to my channel, then you know that I have been scraping this bottle for probably about a good 3 or so months, because I plan to get everything out of it. So I really need to repurchase this. This is something that I need. And to be honest, guys, I went on my app for Sephora and I am just I used to be Rouge, but now I'm VIB. So I just get the 15% versus 20, and I'm feeling the type of way about that. So I'm like, do I even want to shop? You know, well, the last sale they had, I didn't even shop it because I'm fully stocked. There's no sense of just getting stuff just because it's on sale and then it just sitting there. I think I'm finally scrubbed out of the bottle. I took a end of a makeup brush, but I think I'm finally like all scrubbed out and I want to cry. I want to cry. This primer is $56, but it's worth every, oh, I got a good little chunk. It's worth every bit of the $56 in this bottle. It's the gold one, because I know they have a hydrating one, which is matte, and I think, oh yeah, I got a good little bit. And the gold is the matte one. So, and it has a top, but I don't know what top it is right now. It fills the pores. It's blurring like it said it is. I hope I'm not too bright today because I just got the window open today. So, yeah, I know normally for work, when I'm getting ready for work, it's like pitch black outside. So, no sense in me opening up the window. But today is Saturday. I'm going to go get a pedicure and a fill-in and grocery store. Probably go to Ross. I don't know. Fill that in. It's just so moisturizing without it being greasy. When I first got that primer, I was so afraid of those gold little particles in there, because y'all know I don't like to look highlighted, but it did nothing. Okay, for a foundation, since summer and the hotter weather is approaching, I would go with the Glossier foundation, and mine is in the shade Medium Deep 3. And if you saw, it crossed my mind while I was looking for this today. If you saw my recent video on my Shop Miss A foundation, this is what it reminds me of. But the Shop Miss A didn't have a lot. It's only $1.88, and I think this one is maybe like 30 or 40 something dollars. But the Shop Miss A only has like 6 or 7 shades. But the feel, the wear, the look, and everything, it crossed my mind. I'm like, oh, that's what it reminded me of. So one day, I'll come back and do a side-by-side comparison. So I'm just going to pump 2.5 on the back of my hand. That's how it looks. I'll take a fluffy brush, and that's what we're going to use today. It's really a lightweight foundation. This is another product. When I saw Glossier, me and my Aldi Skin, I'm like, oh, okay, now, don't push it and think you could be glossy. But no, it's not glossy. It's a very natural finish. This was in my top 5 foundations of 2023, if it wasn't number 1. And you can either get it from the Glossier website or Sephora. So those are your only 2 options with this foundation. And as you can see, it just gives me a very natural looking makeup but no makeup type look, if you're that girl and you like this type of look. I'm sitting here thinking about concealer. Concealer will have to be You're Even. I'm gonna pull it out because I tried to say the name of that concealer the other day. Okay, it's the best skin ever. And my highlight shade, I can use 44 point Y as a highlight shade. Sometimes a foundation shade. Hold on, y'all. Let me grab my concealer box right here, which is this concealer. Okay. So it's something right there in front of the camera. That's my mirror. Got y'all turn. Man, this mirror just will not stay out of the way. Stay out of the way. Okay. We're going to use 33.5 right here. And the concealer is full coverage. And to me, it's a soft matte. To me. I usually spot conceal with this when I don't feel, this is the 44. When I don't feel like putting on foundation or looking for foundation or any of that, I'll spot conceal with this in the shade 50 in. Now, just thinking about it, I don't know because they can't. Well, this is a matte version. They also have a hydrating version. I haven't tried the hydrating version one yet. Okay, good. But we shall see. I don't have a bronzer and that I'm really crazy in love with from Sephora, or one that I wanted stuff that instantly crossed my mind, like instantly, bam, oh yeah, I like that, oh yeah, I use that all the time. And if it didn't do that, then I'm not telling y'all about it. When, how have you been? I'm gonna use my Elf Rich Cocoa. Yep, that's what I like. That's what we're using. And let's softly blend that out first before we tackle the concealer. And nobody knows it. I feel like I'm gonna have to fix that. I'm working with another camera too. I wonder if I should put it over here, but we'll see. Hold on. Always, that's my day to do my techie stuff, y'all. It's on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So learn more, do more, fix it. Try to fix it at least. Hold on. Okay, it's been sitting for a minute. And I was just thinking about setting spray. I don't have a setting spray from Sephora, so NYX it is. I'm halfway, like really like a really drugstore type of girl. I throw in some high end here and there, but for the most part, if I can work with the drugstore and it doesn't break me out and it works. Y'all know I say this over and over again because at the end of the day, you're gonna wash this makeup off and go lay down and go to bed. So $80, $90 for something comparable to something that's $20 and does the same thing, looks the same way, feels the same way. That's how I like kind of like measure my makeup and all of that on, you know, when I'm purchasing makeup. Like some things I have to have, like the primer, the YSL primer. I have to have it because I love it and adore it. I don't know anything in my drugstore or affordable collection that compares to that. So therefore, I feel like that's something I, you know, don't mind repurchasing. Just blend it out. Take my brush. That foundation also gives you like a soft filter type look. And I'm just blending out the edges. And then, as of recently, if you know, you know, you know, I thank you all for watching my videos. The one that been watching my videos, I was looking at my analytics, and you know, it's kind of hard. It's not just getting on here, hitting record on the camera, recording and uploading. Like you have to kind of like do homework or whatever. So I was looking at my analytics, and I'm thinking about like condensing down my videos because YouTube like tells you like when most people stop watching, and it's usually around the 8 or 9 minute mark. And you know, my videos can be like 20 minutes sometimes, like 20 minutes. So that's like a whole, what, probably 9 minutes that, you know, so I'm gonna try to start condensing. I'm gonna try. So this is a Sephora Micro Smooth Powder in the shade 56. I believe it's mahogany. And for the last 2 weeks, I have been using this to set my highlighted areas. And oh, mm, 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 mm. The Sephora collection is a 30% off, so that's even better. But this, I've been loving this like way more than my Sasha Buttercup. Like Sasha who? Y'all know I go crazy for that Sasha Buttercup. But this right here, I got this tip from a Mac Pro makeup artist on Instagram, and I haven't stopped doing it. I just was so amazed at how flawless and natural it had my makeup looking. Like so flawless, so natural. Was amazed. Okay, so I just set that right there and let that bacon do its thing. I'm not sure. I don't have a lot of eyeshadow palettes from Sephora, only because y'all know I like what I like. I like my dress though. Yeah. So I found this ABH in Fall Romance, which I hardly ever pick up. But also, right quick, I have, you wouldn't believe, I sat down and did a video, can't find none of them. But I have about 5 or 6 of these Danessa Myricks matte paint. The one in chocolate, I use as a lip liner like all the time. Y'all see me use it as a lip liner all the time. And just today when I want to do a video like this, I can't find it. So this is a nude shade, and this is a nude 7. Around sometime last year, she came out with some nude shades. And you can use this as eyeshadow base, blush, lip liner, lipstick. You can use it for basically whatever you want to use it for. So I'm going to put this on my lid right now as a base. I'm not sure exactly what type of eye look I want to do, but I saw this just now while I was digging for the concealer. So I'm like, okay, well, I can use at least something on my eye from Sephora, because I'm not even sure if Sephora still sells ABH. Okay, and it goes to show you, because I'm not even rouge this year. I'm BIB. BIB. And here I was putting stuff in my cart. And then I looked at, put the code in and looked at, what the discount would be. And I was like, oh, something is off. What's wrong? And they said, no, baby, you are VIP. You are not rouge. Your day has not even started yet. And you only get 15% when it do start. My main thing right here, what I want, what I need, what I have to have is for 15%. Like, my Lancome perfume. If you know me, you know I love that perfume. But if Lancome's website has it for cheaper, then I'm gonna just go ahead and get it from there. But it's really hard sometimes to catch a what do you call that thing? Perfume on sale, right? So yeah. So let's just take this Fall Romance palette. I have no idea. I'm just winging it and flinging it. Oh, I never know. This ain't mulberry. I never used that. And it's a brown shade. Can y'all believe that? Let's pack that all on. I never used this shade. Oh my. I'm gonna pick it up in a minute and show y'all. Oh. I'm glad I did pull it out. Why I never used that? And I was just like, oh, this is an okay palette. To me, it's not my everyday nude type palette that I use. But this shade right here, I would use every day. Oh my goodness. I never used it. I need another brush though, a fluffy brush. This is kind of a little bit too dense for me. My cousin was away for a week, so I didn't take my brushes to her. So now that she back, it's on. It's on like popcorn. Okay? I'm just blending out the edges. So we're going to do a one shadow look today. What time is it? Ooh. I want to be to, it's 9:15. I want to be to the nail place by at least 10, because I think they open like 9:30. maybe 10. I want to be right there so I can get it over with. I like when I get my nails and pedicure, feet done and stuff. I just hate waiting. The pedicure part, yeah, because my feet is in water and I can like read a book or do something while I'm getting my pedicure. But when it comes to the nails part, like I hate waiting. And it's time for a fill-in. Like this is probably like the longest. Can y'all see? The longest I'll go with nails. And this is pushing it. I know some people could do like real long, but that's kind of like the longest I'll go with my nails, you know. Other than that, I can't function. So, this is a good flusher color type shadow. So if you have this palette, let me know your thoughts. Just making sure all my areas are where it need to be. I always say the same thing. Where it need to be. Like where it need to be, Nana. For bronzer, I'm gonna take this Nars. They sell Nars, but they have a new bronzer. I'm quite sure it's something comparable to this, but this is in Putacana, and I'm just gonna take it and put it on there. Went from hating this bronzer to absolutely loving the way it makes me look. Not too bronzy, you know. It's just right. And for the longest time, I thought I was hate it, but I don't hate it. Let me get a brush. Blush. I shouldn't have put it up the other day. Hold on. Okay, if you're one of my Ollie girls who love to be matte, this Glow Recipe Strawberries Pore Smooth Blur primer is excellent for that. This thing will have you so matte. Only time I wear this is if I'm going somewhere that's extremely hot and dry, and that's about it. Because y'all know, even though I'm Ollie, I don't like to be matte, and that right there is a matte. So for my girls who love to be matte, like you would absolutely love that. I'm gonna take this Sephora blush. I was looking for my date night. I love date night, but this is in Hey Jealousy. Where my date night at? I love it. It's a pink too. Date night's a pink too. But Sephora blush, y'all see the pigment? It's there. It is so there. And it's 30% off. Okay. Yeah. And like I told y'all before, that Glossier foundation is self-setting. You don't have to go back in, set it, and all of that. Lancome, they sell Lancome, the Big Mature mascara. I would definitely pick that up. Definitely one of my all-time favorite, if not the favorite mascara. Okay, like all-time favorite. It coats my lashes without making them sticky, crunchy, crispy. It doesn't give that Spider-Man effect on the lashes. So yeah. And let me go ahead and put on some of my lip primer. I was going to put on the MAC, but I don't think Sephora sells MAC anymore. I just throw that on. I need to get a brush. Blend out the edges. This is like a copper brown almost eyeshadow. Like kind of copper brown. I was looking it up there to see like what lip liner from Sephora I could grab and show y'all or whatever. And spray with my NYX spray. Let me go get dressed and I'll be right back. Okay. No lip products. I know you're like, Nana, you are the worst. How you go with a Sephora recommendations video, baby? You ain't got nothing that belongs to Sephora. Mac Chestnut. That's just the honesty, y'all. That's the honesty. What I use is what I use, okay? But if you a lip liner, brown lip liner, drop down and let me know if you were to. Oh, you know which one I've always wanted though? The Makeup Forever Limitless Brown. Drop down and let me know if you own it and your thoughts on if it's worth getting. I always see people use it and I'm like, oh, that's a very pretty brown. I'm going to take some more of the Denessa pigment, and that's what we'll use for that's what we'll use for lipstick. It's right in front of my face. Okay. Because it's matte, so it's going to dry matte. So let's see. Hopefully I don't be looking too flat in the lip area. Yeah, I know I love nude lips anyway, so this right up our alley. Okay. Match my shirt. Okay, matching my shirt. And I'm going to use this Sephora Clicker Cream Brulee. And sorry, but they don't sell it no more. But I'm quite sure they sell something comparable to it, just not this. By the time it was in my collection and by the time I rediscovered it, baby, they had done got rid of it and said, now to go find something else. You waited too late to love it. And that be my problem sometimes. I wait too late. So I wait too late to love stuff. By the time I start loving it, it's gone. This is just a Beauty Bay liner. I was trying to see if it was the same color. It's chestnut. And this is the Clicker Cream Brulee on top. I'm almost out. I ain't gonna be using it much longer. It's a natural, like it's called a melting something, and it just gives that very natural gloss type look. Got one more week, guys, and I will have had these braids in for 2 months, and I'll get my cousin to take them out. I just was determined to keep them for at least 2 months for the amount of money I paid for them. I'm like, no, you can't just put these things in for 3 weeks and then take them out. Like, no, you got to get your money's worth. So that's why they have been in so long, but I am really, like, honestly, like really, really ready for them to come out. But yeah, guys, this is my somewhat of my Sephora. Let me spray once again while I'm talking to y'all. My Sephora recommendations. Drop down and let me know what is your most wanted or the item that you need the most during the Sephora sale. Like I said, for me, it would only be my Lancome perfume, La Vista Belle. La Via Belle. Yeah, that would be it, the original one. But other than that, and then I use it, y'all know I usually take my sponge and press that in. And watch, after I when I'm putting this stuff up, I'll find something that I could have used. That's how it always goes. But this is my completed look. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna catch y'all in my next video. Bye, guys. Or yeah, I'll catch you in my next video. Bye, guys.